Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Carplans. I decided that I'd skip through the end of November after I planted all our trees, so both pallets of saplings have been planted, which is awesome, and I started to devour the trees on this side. It's getting a bit dark, I've tried hard to find the stumps and all that good shenanigans. And then we ended up with, let's just jump out, I'll show you, 103,000 litres of wood chip in here. And then I noticed on here, although it's already started to come down, planks aren't worth a lot at the minute, but I'll explain that in a second. Wood chips 600 quid, top dollar 579, which was January. It's moved to December and it's more money. So although I don't have as many wood chips as I would have liked, I think you've got about 50 grand in here, so I'm going to get all these sold. I did get this field ploughed out. The sawmill, I've stopped production of furniture and I'm just concentrating on the planks. Now, we were getting one pallet of planks per month. I've stopped furniture production and I've already got last month's pallet, and I've already got 2 pallets this month already. So that little farm sawmill thing does not like to do 2 things at once. You can make furniture or you can make planks. So that's how that rolls. I did pop a couple of trees in there as well, so we were up to 42,000 litres of thingy. And it's snowing, by the way. So I hadn't planned on bringing back in. I thought I'd skip through. I just cut down trees, skip through December, because there's not a lot to do in December. Even with seasons off, there's not a lot to do. And I noticed this, it hasn't popped up as a good demand, although overnight I did have a good demand for furniture, which really isn't very helpful, because I haven't got any. Well, I have, just not enough to spawn a pallet. So yeah, as good as the pallet mod thing is, the increased capacity, larger pallet capacity mod thing, which I absolutely love, especially on console. It does exactly what I need it to do. It takes a while to spit pallets out. So although I'm complaining that I'm getting 1 pallet a month, if I wasn't using the increased capacity thing, that would technically be 5 pallets, I suppose. But I want 5 pallets at an increased capacity. Can you believe we've got 6.5 hours on our little tractor? I know, right? Pure madness. Now, I remember when we started this, we were getting 4,300 a load, was what we were getting when we first started this challenge in wood chips. Hopefully we'll get a bit more than that this time. It's looking promising, looking promising. £11 grand. That's like, it's pretty good, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna go and empty our wood chips, and I shall bring you back in with the last load, methinks. Well, say give me 5 seconds. Give me a few seconds, and I'll be back. Righty dokie. Just heading back for the last load of your finest wood chip. I've been thinking, If this thing only does this sawmill only does one thing at a time, we may have a chap coming to pick up the unfinished furniture in the next 19 minutes, if you get my drift. Let's jump out here and get it all packaged up for him. There we go, it's all packaged up. And then in the next sort of 18 minutes he shall come and collect. Oh no, she's talking at me now, look. She's a 1, you can't trust her, not as far as you can throw her. Alexa, stop. She does like to talk at you, doesn't she? Just likes to talk at you. Well, it's not that cold, apparently. Anyways, I'm going to get this up to the... now my phone's beeping. What's going on? I'm going to head up to the store. I'll see you guys in a second, because this is... it takes ages. It slows right down to like 2 miles an hour. See you in a minute. There we are. Back up at store. Squeeze in for the blue car takes us out. There we are. Jobbed. Yeah, I do apologise for my smart speaker talking rubbish at me about the weather. Sometimes I think they generally just listen to you so they can take your credit card details when you're not expecting it. At no point did I ask her what the weather was. So why she insisted on telling me, I have no idea. Anywho, so let's get this last load of the wood chip in here. And then that chap should be at ours in about 10 minutes to pick up that furniture. Probably sell... do I need to sell the planks right now? I don't think I do. To see when the best price is for planks. Right, so we're up to 58,560. I thought about 50 grand. So that's a little bit more than I'd anticipated. Let's have a quick scooch in here. It is going up actually. Darn, should have waited. If I'd waited, it would have come down, wouldn't it? Where's planks? Planks. There's planks. 4 grand. So what's that? 16 grand a pallet. I only got 3 pallets. Ain't it? Just want to have a quick look. I did install the firewood thing that Mr. Rusty Money's using, and I just wondered the prices of the firewood. Where are we now? December. So about £1 per 1,000 litres, and it makes 800 kilo pallets. That's still 40 grand though, isn't it? The doohickey itself is 40 grand. Right, so that's 2 for 60, that's 120 grand. I'm just thinking of it, if we sell the other, pallets that we got down at this farm, that gives us 120. 50, 670. Customize. Bale trader. Don't know why I did that. Just because I could. Right, so if we go grab those 3 pallets, sell those off, and then we might have to grab a collectible, because we're going to buy another plot of land. Yep, we are going to buy another plot of land. Also, I've had a think about. Yes, we bought another plot. That plot over there, actually, with trees on it, which is a plot away from our plot. So what I'm thinking of doing is this plot here where the sawmill is. I want to cut across. I want to cut across the grass. Darn it! What I'm thinking of doing is that once these, I'll keep these 3 fields here, I think. But once these oak trees have oaked, even if they're tiny trees, I'm just going to blitz them. I don't think, in the small state, that they're as manly as I thought they were. They'd place a decorative small oak and then chip it, and you don't get a lot. It's only when they're big you get a lot. So we'll just obliterate those. We're going to plant a load of trees on this land, and then the other piece of land over there that I'm thinking of grabbing, which is this one, plot 12. We'll decimate everything on here and then turn this into our farmyard. We may even encroach into plot 1. So we buy this, so that is 183, hence the collectible or 2. So we buy this, decimate the trees, put all the trees into this sawmill, and then we'll maybe build our farm in this area and then turn this into a huge grass field with my tiny machinery. Because why not, right? Did I turn it off? Yeah, I did. Right, I'm going to struggle to lift these onto there. Oh. It's like trying to move Atlas stones, isn't it? Oh. I know, not very realistic, but our lifter upper isn't lifter upper enough, is it? Doesn't lift high enough. I should have bought the. Ooh, I should have bought the larger one. Which is what it is. Right, we'll sell these. I know they're not at top dollar. Oh, crikey. But any dollar is better than no dollar, right? And dollars aren't to be sniffed at in our present predicament. There we go. So 3 pallets of those in there. We've got almost another pallet, or half a pallet of planks whirring away. Yes, I can decimate all these and then replant a load of trees on here. I don't think the wood chip thing, although it's giving us an income at the moment, isn't worth all that much. So if we keep chucking the wispy ones into the wood chip and the decent ones in the sawmill, I need to do some testing off screen to see if I move the furniture rather than planks, to see if that produces the furniture as quick as it was producing planks. There we go, money's up to 66. The fella's been picked up the leftover furniture. Jobbed. I say leftover, the unfinished furniture. It's gonna tillivant it himself or herself. We'll get this sold off if I ever get up the hill. Excuse me. Not entirely sure if I've already asked in this episode, but how the dickens is everybody? I'm recording this ridiculously early in the morning. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I had one heck of a tummy ache last night. Oh. Yeah, you know when you just can't go. Well, I couldn't go. Oh, I'm sorry. Still haven't been. You don't need to know that. My morning ablutions. Anywho's, changing the subject. That field of sorghum I was going to plant, I've changed my mind, I'm going to plant oats. I know. And as I'm now a rancher, well, I got trees and logs and all that good stuff. Ranchers have horses, right? I need a horse. And I've downloaded a little mod, it's like £8, holds 2 horses. It's the same one that was on FS19, I think it's by Nonama. I don't know. I think I might dash that in somewhere. Right, let's get these solved. What was that? 62 grand for that? Considering this isn't top dollar, 62 grand. It's not to be sniffed at, is it, eh? So 20, 50, that's 70. So I need 2 collectibles to buy the other plot of land. And then we need to make enough money to with 2 collectibles, so we make enough money to buy a harvester. So there's one just here, and then there's one over there, there's one over there, there's one over there. But I want to grab this one on the cooler. There's one just here. I mean, I could run round and just pick them all up because I know where they are, but that's a little bit unfair for those that don't know where they are or don't want to pick them up. I'm thinking that my collectible shenanigans is my... how are we going to describe this? My free landscaping. You PC guys. I mean, how much would it cost you to place another grass down? Exactly. And you doing it for free. And Mr. Rusty Money is doing the multiplayer thing where he's adding the grass and then reimbursing himself. So it's only fair that I should collect the collectibles. So, anywho, that being said, plot 12, 183, it's not going to leave us with an arm lot. It's either 183 or this one, 12 or 11 with the 2 choices. I did look at one down here. I could decimate that as 174, that is cheaper. And then this one, but I don't know why, I think that's because there's a bridge on that bit. There's nothing on this road, so why I can't have that one I don't know. And see, this is just, it bugs me. That you can't have... That was my starting plot originally, on the Dubhaker dozen. I did think about over here, plot 6, field 41, but I don't really want to decimate the trees around the store because they look pretty. That's 184. That's 183. Slightly narrower than this one, hence the price. And the lower down the map you get, the less height. So these ones are all uniformed height, and this one's ever so slightly narrower than this one. This one's slightly narrower than this one. This one's slightly narrower than this one, and this one's narrower again. You see, they're not as tall. And obviously the side one's shorter. But I think we're going to go for this one. That was the plan. 183962, yes please, thank you very much. That leaves us with 44705. Now, what's he going to do with 44705, you ask yourself? I'm going to buy another tractor. Or he is going to buy another tractor. And I'm so tempted to buy the same one again. Like, proper tempted. If I can get narrows on it, I'm going to buy it again. Let's put it that way. If I can put narrows on it. Well, that ain't a bad shout. The 46 series. That's 22. 85 horses. Goes up to 150 for 30 grand. Can't get narrows on there, can I? There's all these silly numbers, and you think it's got narrows on, and it doesn't. What's that one? Starts at 80, goes up to 101. Can I get narrows on there? That says a narrow for 26 grand, 80 horses. I think that one's got rear work light. £26 grand. I'll get a front load on that as well. 28 grand, 80 horses with a front loader. And it says it's got narrows. Would upgrade it later. John Deere 4000. That's what we got. Front weight. No right size. Ball tyres. No narrows. So that's the thing that lets that one down, is there's no narrows. Front weight. 105. See, that's the problem with this, is these really darn cheap tractors, which look really cool, there's no narrow tyres. If there was a narrow option, it'd be ideal, wouldn't it? Or you got my go-to. I'm sure there's narrows on this one. Oh, it's narrow rears, isn't it? Not narrow fronts. It decimates. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We've got 44 grand. The problem is I needed a front loader to pick up the logs from the new land to drag them to the... Are they pick upable? No, they're not. What are they worth? Anything? They're not worth anything, I'll just leave them here. 700 quid. I think we have to go for that. Oh, unless I move... Unless I buy a doohickey. Have I got it installed? No, I haven't. Unless we buy some sort of log fork, manure fork for our skid steer. But even then, we can buy a big bag for the skid steer. 250 quid. Pick up those logs and move them to the sawmill. Right, I'll have a ponder about that. Let's go plant some oats. I'll have a think about it. I would like a tractor that was quicker. Not necessarily more manly, just faster. Although I am seriously tempted to buy another tractor the same as this one. Like, seriously tempted. Just buy another identical tractor. I mean, it does everything I need it to do. Except for the fact there's no front loader. Right, let's go across the grass. We'll almost drag the logs back, but if I could fill the trailer up. I do have two seeders. And they both need seeds. Darn. Darn and dag nabbit. I think these oak trees, when they're grown, I'm going to just blitz through those. Anywho's. Let's drop that trailer there for a second. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's scooch around here. Head up to the new plot. I'll see you up there in but a second. Right, just coming up to our new splodge of land. It is a bit mountainous. So this is us. As I said, if we put the yard up there all teeter-tottering like Mr. Rusty Munn is, and then all these trees, and then this area here, could get a decent sized field in there, couldn't we, eh? Let's have a look from the air. Send the drone up. So this area here, right down to these trees. So we could decimate the trees in front of the rocks. I don't think I'd go too far back with those ones. And then, so our land's about here. Yeah, so we turn this top area into a yard. This bit into a yard and stuff, 'cause it's full of rocks and good stuff. And then we'll decimate this area here and probably place another small field just in here. So we own up to the roadish. We don't own all the way down to these trees here. We don't own those ones. Tell you what, don't demolish things, you weak plants. Grass. Land's not owned by me. I need to get that on 0. If I can. Never get it where you want it, can you? So we own down here. And then we own up this way. As far as in here. So all the trees to the right of this line we don't own. I'm too far up. Too far up. Too far up. This way. Need to spin around. Can't see. Need to come down this way. Jump forward just a tad. So we own all of this right up and into the trees. Oh, I don't own that little bit of land up there, obviously. And then, where's my pencil line gone? Is it working? Yeah. Then right down to here. Because I don't want them to drop in too far. I want to get a nice straight edge on my field. If you run parallel with this line, you get a nice edge. So we own right up to there. Land's not owned by me, and then we run back this way. There we go. So I don't think I'll take the trees out up there, just these few wispy ones at the front maybe. Possibly. So where's the line here? That's a decent sized grass field there, isn't it? And then decent sized area for our yard. And then we don't own these few trees, but we do own this side. We might be able to get another field or something in this area here. Not bad, is it? It's a decent old size. Not to be sniffed at. And the fact that we own the road as well, it's always a bonus. Anywho's, that's enough shenanigans for this episode. Off screen, I'm gonna get those oats planted, possibly oats. Although sorghum grows quicker, and I really need a horse. Chickens produce eggs. I'll get something planted in that field, and then I'm going to remove a few trees in our new plot of land, and we are going to move our tent to a house, and I've got 44 grand. Sound like a plan? Move our tent to a house in a new plot. May chop down some of those other trees as well. Just decimate loads of trees. Yeah, I'll remove enough trees to plant our house. I change it to plant our house, and I may take out all these trees over here. Next episode, see what we got to do. We may have enough money to scan these fields. Possibly. At least we'll know what we're doing with them. This area here, load more trees can be planted, and then that are over there. As I say, when the oak trees are gone, we'll plant load more trees over there. But we do need a new or another tractor, I'm thinking. Knowing that I could be doing stuff while a tractor is dragging the trailer up to here. Right, I'm going to grab the cedar. A filthy one. I'm going to go for the sorghum. Right. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care. I'll see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.